Well, Walmart's trying to go fancy, so they have come out with a line of kind of higher quality things. They changed a lot of their good value stuff to better goods, which I guess they might as well just said fancy stuff. Anyhow, the latest thing they have is the cauliflower thin crust pepperoni pizza. And it turns out that I have a gluten sensitivity, so I'm excited to try it. It's about $5.50, $6, so it's certainly in the affordability range. But can it unseat the legendary gluten-free pizza from Trader Joe's? Well, let's find out. So I read the back of the label, so you don't have to. And what it says is that this is like a kind of a legit pizza. It has a bunch of starches kind of acting as a glue, holding together the cauliflower. It has real pepperoni on it. The cheese is real cheese. So anyhow, not being one to leave good enough alone, I also put a little can of chopped olives on it because I love chopped olive and pepperonis. You may have your own thing, but that's one of the perks of having a frozen pizza. So we're going to find out in just a couple minutes when it comes out of the laboratory oven how well it works. Well, here we go, a couple minutes. So here's the pizza in my laboratory oven here. And you can see that the cheese is actually melted. This is a real cheese. A little bit fell off, so I grabbed it and I ate it, and it's nice and chewy. So I'm actually pretty hopeful. I will say this though, that the sides don't really hold up. They recommend to cook them on the rack. I don't recommend that. If you have one of these, I recommend probably putting it instead on a pizza pan. Well, here she is, and visually she is a beauty. So you can see that with the real cheese, it browned on the outside. It behaved normally like you would expect a real cheese to be able to do. You can even see that it's sunk in there. Unlike the Totino's, which actually has a fake cheese on it. It's totally disgusting, the Totino's. So one of the problems is that cooking it in the air fryer kind of oven like I have, the bottom did not crisp up at all. You can barely see any marks on it. So this is really as floppy as a tortilla, but we'll see. It may have a good taste, and probably this could just be easily solved by not following the directions and putting it directly on a pizza oven or on a pizza pan. So let's see. Part of the problem, I don't know if you can see it or not, is that the crust did not fully cook all the way through. Even though I cooked it for 20 minutes, at 425. That could be a principle of just having been on the rack like they said, instead of cooking it on the bottom level of my little pizza oven. So I'll just give it a minute to cool off and we'll give it a try. Well, it's cooled down as much as I can stand to wait, so we'll see how it goes. You can tell it's very floppy. It has a little bit of the smell of cauliflower, but you don't taste any cauliflower taste at all. It tastes like a pretty good pizza, actually. Let's give it another try. So I think my problem was there's a bottom plate in that pizza oven, and if I cooked it on there, then it might have really crisped up a lot. I wouldn't say overall, though, this is a pretty tasty pizza, and I'm pretty surprised. I have not been a fan of the Walmart pizzas, but I am actually a fan of this. So I think I give this a recommended. If you can't have gluten, you want to try something new, you want to have something that has a lot less carbs in it. The whole pizza has 90 carbs in it and only about 10 grams of added sugar, if that's a concern. But, you know, if you gave this to kids, they're not going to complain about the taste. You know, so I give it a thumbs up. Enjoy.